Hey everybody, this is Ward, and I'm back again for an explanation of what I'm looking for milestone 3. Um, I got some work in, and I want to use that as an example to talk about, and I want to really work on your design education and your terminology and your way of defending your work, okay? And we do that through research. So I want to talk a little bit about that today. So let me go shrink this. So I am on milestone 3, submission instructions. What I want to show you guys is that you have a milestone report due for this project, and I want to go deeper into that. So the milestone report task specifications, I want you to use research to defend your font choices and find supporting links and information about the headline and body copy fonts chosen. The reason I want this is because right now, you guys have done a lot of reading, but you need the terminology to help support your choices. I want to go over that. So, for an example, Aspen, she turned in her work. It looks nice. One thing, crap, I'm jumping in the middle again. But Aspen has a typo. And I'm going to use my document. So let's hide this. So expertise is a typo. The challenge is the stupid tools, and I'm saying stupid, for check spelling, it doesn't check the spelling of the document, just in comments and fields. So you cannot use Acrobat for this. You have to go back to InDesign. You go to Edit, Spelling, check Spelling, and basically you click Start. Now I always check my documents. So essentially I'm done, but it would come up with a wrong word, and then you would fix it. And the challenge is you can't do that here. You actually have to do that in InDesign. So I want everybody to do that so that you are making sure that your words, you guys, this is essential for your job. Another thing I want to bring up is that you are not students in training, you are professionals in training. Carl Rosini at the Dallas, he's a Dallas career mentor. He brings that up, and I love the way he says it. You are a professional in training. Like a doctor in training is not a student doctor, they are a professional in training, and you are too. So you're going to use these tools built in, spell check, in your InDesign documents to fix this stuff, okay? So, but the deal is, so let me go back. So Aspen did submit another document saying she decided to use Bellocast Pro for heading and didn't change the leading. So this is actually really good. So I'm not, but what I want Aspen to add to this is defense for the body copy section. So she said she uses Arial and Arial Bold, which is great. She's using typographic hierarchy. She's using the same fonts within the Arial family to create separation. This is great. But what I want now is supporting evidence. And so what I would say is let's go back and let's say Arial readability, or maybe best fonts for readability. Let's look this up. So I'm going to go to Vistaprint because they're actually a printing company and they advise non-professionals. And so let's go ahead and take a look at this website. Georgia's a great font. One of the things that you'll see about Georgia and about many of these fonts that are readable is they have a very tall X height. That means the X height is larger than just being in the middle of the cap height. It's larger, which means the counters or spaces within the typography are actually bigger. So at small sizes, they have better readability. And so that is a common thing you can see here with PT Sans and PT Sans Serif. Look how huge that two-story A is. It's like the counters are very large compared to the overall cap height. They're not in the middle, which means they're very good for readability, and that's a consistent thing about these fonts. Also, serifs help you read, clue you in onto the typographic element or letter or symbol. Basically, all of our fonts are symbols. All of our letters within a font are truly symbols. They're characters that we know that character through learning how to read, going through grade school. We've recognized that the letter U, no matter if it's drawn with a serif or without a serif, that it is the U symbol or U character. But serifs are another indicator that help us differentiate one character from another. And so serifs help with readability. So at small sizes, serif fonts can actually help you read faster because they have a little special indicator of the serif to help you read that better. Sans serif doesn't, but sans serif also has very good options. But again, what I would love is copy that and paste that information back into your document, and then copy that link, Command C, and copy that link. Copy this information. If you used Open Sans, then go ahead and use this. Guys, when you go to a client or your boss and they go, why did you choose that font? Just like, well, because I like it? No, that's not an answer. Well, I went to this website and I found that this is one of the ones that's optimized for readability, for print, web, and mobile. One of the great things about print, web, and mobile optimization is that if you use this font for, let's say, a restaurant, well, you're doing a letterhead right now, but you're going to be doing a website for them too. And this font is obviously in the web platform and mobile platform. So therefore, you're going to have consistency across all platforms if you use the Open Sans font. Okay? So that's a way to defend your choices. So I want you to be doing this research, copying and pasting, so that your at least your body copy fonts, that for sure. Now your headline fonts, Aspen, Bellow, Caps Pro. Let's do a quick search for why is it a good font. So yeah, why is it a good free font? Yeah, they don't have, okay, here we go. Here's a description of the font. Oops, that's not the same font. So the challenge though is that your headline fonts are going to be harder to find support for, but you should be looking for that support. Again, you have to defend your choices to your client or your boss, which in this case is me. So for your headline fonts, I'm not as worried about, but I am going to tell you though that when I get to student work, I'm going to show you guys this link. I've actually incorporated this into the assignment already. These are my student resumes. Now that because they're uploaded through InDesign, they save them as a JPEG, so it looks a little bit soft. But you can see great typographic hierarchy through color, all caps, caps lowercase, but change the color. And then this is bold, and then this is regular. So again, she has great readability. So I'm going to show you guys these examples because I want you to use really good examples to help you defend your choices, your designs. And the way you do that is by going to people who have gone before you, and you find great examples, and you use that to help defend your work. Because when you research and you start learning how to use terminology, like I asked you to cut and paste that terminology for this, when you start using the words, it has great kerning between letters, and it's built into the font. It's optimized for print, mobile, and web. excellent legibility in his letter forms. All this stuff, you want to use those words to defend your choices. And that's why I want you to do research. So that has to be built into your, let's get back to the class. It's built into your milestone report. Your milestone report is a 20%, or I'm sorry, 30% is 20 points, but 30%, 33% of your overall grade. That defense has to be in there. I said that Aspen did a good job, but I want her to go farther and find support for at least her body copy text with the words and the links that describe why Arial is good. So she may have to do some searching to find that, but she will find it. Arial is a very strong traditional font that's been around for ages, and so she will find that. But everybody has to do that for this project, okay? So I've only gotten Aspen's work turned in. So thank you, Aspen, for allowing me to use you as an example for this class. Again, Aspen, you did a great job, but I want to be specific that you guys add this into your report. And one thing I would like, okay, it's not, let's go back to the class, tools, submissions. So in the naming, I would like Keys before Aspen, and final submission is great. And then crap, what do they call it? The milestone report. Put that final submission, and then the second document should be milestone report. Okay, Aspen, that would help me out a lot, and I want everybody else in the class to do this. Okay, so with that, if there's any questions about this, please let me know. But otherwise, this is what I want for milestone 3. And so if you have any questions, let me know. But actually, Aspen, I would like you to also turn in task 1 and task 2. Turn it all back in again. So if you saw any other student work that made you go, oh, this is a good thing to do, I want you to do that as well. Okay, so any changes, and then I want you to explain that. And guys, you can put that in the comments. You can add comments. Oh, I changed things, and because I saw Aspen's work, and I thought, oh man, that's cool. I want to do something like what Aspen did. Give your fellow students credit. It shows me you are actually going in and looking at your fellow students' work, and you're actually getting inspired by it. Okay? So again, thanks guys. I'm seeing some nice work, but let's defend it in your milestone report. Okay? So again, let me know if you have any questions. This is due by midnight tomorrow night. You have time to do this, and only one person's turned in their work. So again, this is what I'm expecting for milestone 3. Thanks.